Hello students of 11th Commerce, I am Prabha. In my previous video, part 1 of History of Commerce in India, I had explained about commerce then and now, indigenous banking system, rise of intermediaries and transport. In this video, part 2 of History of Commerce in India, I am going to explain about trading communities. In this topic, I am going to explain you about merchant bank, major trade centers, major imports and export, position of Indian subcontinent in the world economy. The first topic is merchant bank. What is merchant bank? A financial institution that is specialized in international trade and provides various consultancy services like project counseling, which includes credit syndication, portfolio management, etc., to its client is referred as merchant bank. Merchant bank is a financial institution who conducts money market activities, lending money, underwriting services, financial advice, investment services, etc. The State Bank of India was the first Indian commercial bank who set up a separate merchant banking division in 1972. Nowadays, merchant banking has a bright future in India. My next topic is major trade centers. India has entered into trading agreement with various countries with the objective of boosting its external trade. World Trade Center, which headquartered at New York, has its offices spread across 90 countries. World Trade Center Association is keeping a keen eye on India because of its growing market. It has launched several projects in the country and is planning to launch more. The first World Trade Center in India was launched in 1970 in Mumbai. The next topic is major imports and exports. Since ancient times, India has been an important trading nation. During the colonial rule, the British followed a discriminatory tariff policy under which they imposed heavy tariffs on India's export of handicraft products while allowing free export of India's raw material to Britain and free import of British product to India. With the introduction of various policies and steps taken by the government, the status of imports and exports improved in the country. Presently, India is a major importer of crude petroleum, gold and silver, electronic goods, and a major exporter of petroleum products, gems and jewelry and pharma products. The government has introduced various policies and schemes to boost foreign trade. The next topic is position of Indian subcontinent in the world economy. India is a developing mixed economy. It is the world's sixth largest economy by nominal GDP and the third largest by purchasing power parity. What is purchasing power parity, which is denoted by triple P? Purchasing power parity is an economic theory that compares different countries' currencies. According to the Global Competitiveness Report 2017, India at 40th rank topped the list in the South Asia region and was followed by Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bangladesh, and Pakistan. India is always working on maintaining a peaceful and stable global environment. This includes India's engagement with its immediate neighbors at bilateral level as well as within the framework of SAARC, the South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. In 2017, India joined the quadrilateral grouping India, US, Japan, and Australia to provide alternative debt financing for countries in the Indo-Pacific region. India has made a significant change in its subcontinent policy, and students, now I hope you will understand the topic, the history of commerce in India. Now this topic is completed. If you have any confusion, you can ask in the comment section of this channel. Please like, share and subscribe for latest updates. Thank you, students.